When you think of Arizona, you probably don't think of volcanoes. But did you know that the state is home to one of the largest active volcanic fields in the entire country? This is the San Francisco Volcanic Field. But first, I'm Alex, and I talk about mountains. So if you'd like to keep seeing mountain and geography content after TikTok is banned, then be sure to follow my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. But back to volcanoes, despite what the name suggests, the San Francisco Volcanic Field isn't located in the Bay Area of California, but rather in northern Arizona. The volcanic field sits at the southern edge of the Colorado Plateau, north of the city of Flagstaff and south of the Grand Canyon, covering an area roughly the size of Delaware. In total, the area is home to more than 600 volcanoes. Now, most of these volcanoes are lava domes or cinder cones like the one shown here, but the area is also home to a pretty large stratovolcano. These are the San Francisco Peaks, which comprise by far the highest volcano in the San Francisco Volcanic Field, rising to an elevation of more than 12,000 feet. Now, collectively, these peaks represent the remnants of an ancient stratovolcano called San Francisco Mountain, which once stood at an elevation of 16,000 feet, which would have made it the highest mountain in the lower 48 at the time by a pretty significant margin. However, the summit of the volcano collapsed roughly 200,000 years ago as the result of a proposed lateral eruption similar to the one that occurred at Mount St. Helens in 1980. Another notable volcano in the San Francisco Volcanic Field is Sunset Crater, which is a cinder cone that sits a couple miles east of the San Francisco Peaks. Sunset Crater is the volcano in the volcanic field that has erupted most recently, doing so roughly 1,000 years ago. However, because cinder cones tend to only erupt once in their lifetime, it isn't a huge threat to erupt again. But that isn't to say that northern Arizona won't experience an eruption again sometime in the future, as the volcanic field itself is still active. You see, the area sits on top of a geologic hotspot, and as the area moves over that hotspot, new volcanoes form and erupt. Today, the newest volcanoes, which are the ones that are most likely to erupt, are located on the far eastern edge of the volcanic field. But while this region will almost certainly experience another eruption sometime in the future, it probably won't happen for thousands or tens of thousands of years. Did you know that Arizona was home to one of the largest volcanic fields in the country and that it might experience another eruption in the future? Let me know in the comments, and again, be sure to follow my YouTube channel at the link in my bio.